Well, meanwhile, evacuees from Southwest Louisiana, they're now calling New Orleans home. And as our Jim Hummel tells us, some of those families are dealing with flashbacks from 2005.
Hurricane Sally is the second major storm to impact the Gulf Coast in about a month. After Hurricane Laura, about 12,000 evacuees from Lake Charles have since called New Orleans home, and now they're faced with another big decision yet again. For one family I spoke to from Lake Charles, it's a really bad case of deja vu. Although faced with the potential of another storm, in her new temporary home, Adrienne Hebert counts herself among the lucky evacuees from Hurricane Laura.
Unfortunately, for every one house that's okay, there are 15 others that are absolutely destroyed. So, both our parents' homes are destroyed.
They had minimal damage from Laura, but without power at home in Lake Charles, the Heberts found help from friends in New Orleans who offered a rental home in Bayou St. John.
We were able to get into Lake Charles for about 15 minutes, and I told my kids that they each got a suitcase to fill with what they needed, and that's basically all that we have here.
But shortly after settling in came news of Hurricane Sally.
4:30 a.m. we get the emergency weather alerts on the phone, and I just immediately had severe anxiety for most of the day.
Given the forecast, the family decided to stay. They've secured their rental property and moved their cars to higher ground, but this isn't a new experience. It takes them back to 2005.
At the time, my husband and I lived here for Katrina, evacuated to Lake Charles, and only to have to evacuate again for Rita. So this time it's the same situation, but almost in reverse.
And whether it's 2005 or 2020, the Heberts have found some things stay the same.
And I actually enrolled our kids in school here, and all the people have been absolutely fantastic, very welcoming because they understand, they've been through it before.
The Hebert family very hopeful with that eastward track of Hurricane Sally. They'll still be watching the forecast, but for the time being, they plan to stay put here in New Orleans. In New Orleans, Jim Hummel, KATC TV3.